Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Gold Adventure Gold, made by a Man, who are kind enough to reach out and sponsor this video. It's a Questgiver town builder RPG, which sounds awesome. I've always wanted to play more games where you aren't the hero yourself. You're not even like really fully in control of them. You're just giving them money and telling them where to go. I always thought that was kind of a fun concept, and I haven't played a whole lot of games that like really lean into it. I gotta look up who did the art for this. I actually think I might recognize the artist. Anyway, it is out now in Steam Early Access. So if you do want to pick it up and play yourselves, just follow the link in the description below. And with that, let's just dive right in. So, okay. So we've got two different modes. We have Wave Defense. Defend against incoming waves of undead hordes led by vicious boss monsters. Build a city that will be able to withstand 6 days in this hellish nightmare. Or we can do Colony Mode. Endlessly expand your civilization. In this mode, dungeons will only spawn waves if neglected. Send your adventurers on expeditions to prevent that, but beware, if they fall, you won't be able to recruit new ones easily or tutorial learn how to play. I should probably do the tutorial. Okay, let's give the Wave Defense mode a shot. I tried Colony and ran into a couple of snags, and so I feel like maybe this'll work. Let's go Sphinx. It's kind of a weird little cat thing. Sure, why not? Okay. So we actually need to care about this probably a little bit. We have 6 days to survive. This mouse collects taxes for you. Protect him. Oh, Gorgonzola's our tax collector. Okay, cool. So we've got a dungeon over here we're going to have to keep clear or possibly destroy. I'm not entirely sure if you can do that in any of these modes. I can build a couple of things. I can build forges, inns, markets, and fence. I don't have much cash, but we're going to want to grab those. I have 3 perks to start with. Let's see what it gives me. Gobbo Hideout, Warrior Hall, or Angels and Healers. Let's go for this one. I don't know what the stars mean, but if we're lucky, it's better than normal. Holy Muladins to smite your foes. Okay. That's fan service for somebody out there. You know who you are. Blood Altar turns the blood of dying creatures into gold. Sure. Okay, so we don't have much to work with. We can build Blood Altar, Monastery, Forge Market, and the Warrior Hall. So let's probably slap this over here. Build. I know the inn has a synergy if you put it next to another structure. And let's get the monastery over here. I don't have that much gold. So let's get that down. And I can get the market and I'm going to put the market up here. We don't need it to be particularly close. Then we'll get the blood altar down. I don't know what it's for. Horned one accepts only one form of prayer. All units dying in its proximity generate gold. Fair enough. Okay, so we got some things to work on. We've only got 2 builders at the moment. I probably should have speed run for some of these specifically, but looks like Todd's going to work on that. Trupp works on that one. Dodd's over here. And then we have a dungeon out here that we're going to have to worry about. We have to survive for 6 days, so hopefully this will be fine. We'll see. I really wish that main menu music kind of carried over into this. Okay, so we can also recruit units. Oh, not yet. Oh, because we got the forge done. The forge and the inn, but we didn't actually get any of our adventurers. I probably should have just started with that instead of thinking about anything, but that's okay. Okay, so I've got the Warrior Hall. We've got the bonus with the Forge, whatever that bonus is. Your castle, construct new roads, perk encyclopedia, hide UI. Okay, we've got the monastery, so we can recruit some people. So we've got a spearman and a Munadin. Vows to protect those close to her, but her vows might lead to her downfall. Strong melee combatant, strikes emit righteous violence aura, healing nearby units. Likes fighting injustice. So let's recruit her. And I guess one of the spear guys, because that's all I've got money for. And then I think we just wait for a little bit because then we're going to be in, well, financially we have nothing. Luckily, the market should just generate gold for us. Gold income is 52. And we can make it so defeated enemies generate additional gold. We can also get farms. All item producing buildings give me extra money as well. Looks like I've got a lot of these locations here. I'm going to set an attack quest on that border stone there. That will tell these characters to potentially go break it if they feel like doing so. The higher the reward, the more it motivates them. And like, maybe this is a bit premature, I have no idea. So, get a perk point for destroying a border checkpoint. So we might as well head for this, and hopefully these guys can take it out. Dang. Well, the three of them together should do the trick. Goal, slay Lich. That's bad. Okay, so we've earned a reward, and the slay Lich. So the Lich is somewhere. So what do we want to grab? Friendly copy of one of your creatures per turn. When faced with death, adventurers have a chance to survive with 1 HP. I like the idea of that, but I think I'll pass. Tailor shop. Sure. Okay, seems like my heroes are doing well, but has Neverburned already gotten up to level 15? I don't even know how that works exactly. Okay, cool. We'll go take that out so I don't have to spend money on it. Though, if I remember right, spending money is not bad. I'd get most of it back pretty quickly. So if I go for recruit, yeah, it looks like I can recruit another. Oh, and the price goes down.
Mother, let me here.
And looks like I can recruit a fair number of people. Okay, what is this down here? Well, this is probably where the Lich is. Thunder Ore. Put an economic quest on that one. I'm assuming they will go grab resources off of that. And we have a wave incoming. Where? This guy? Oh, it might actually just be coming out of this group. Well, luckily we seem to have plenty of units in the area. So for some reason, the Muladins get cheaper over time. Whoa! Okay. This was expensive.
I'm on it.
They're wrecking him, actually. That was like a lot of my gold. Shoot. Okay, let's start that over. Losing 2,000 gold on my market to an invasion wave. Probably not what I want to do. Let's see what else we can get. Okay, Rangers Guild. Sure. So it seems like Rangers are 5-star for some reason. Oh, there's the Warriors. Collect double gold, but your gold vanishes every morning. Let's just go for Wizards. Build all 3. Okay, we have no natural barriers, which is obviously tricky. Warrior Hall, Ranger Guild, and Mage Tower is not too big. In that case, maybe we just put it up here with the inn and forge. Nope. We can put the forge out here. There we go. I don't know if it's going to collide with that pretty tree. It might. Yeah, do we build the market? I think we do. I'm just going to have to be much more careful about being attacked. Oh, right. The waves come from the nearest dungeon. I remember this. Maybe I should have held off on the market or the forge. Okay, click to building to recruit a unit. So we can get a druid. Mage. I don't have that much money, and some of them get cheaper over time. I like the idea of the beast tamer. So let's grab a beast tamer. Switches between nice and aggressive mode. Can buff your crops. Interesting. So sure, let's grab a druid as well. So goal destroy border checkpoint. This one? This one. Well, I have no money for a moment. It looks like if I just let them wander around for a little bit. Oh my Sphinx is called Old Man. Sure. Why not? Okay. Is that a kill quest on that thing? Because if I can get those perks, we might be able to get a passive as well that's useful. Yeah, it seems like he's getting cheaper over time. Only Beast Tamers and Sunflower Knights for some reason. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, so do we recruit? We should probably grab a melee frontliner. Hopefully, okay, good. There's just a bit of a lag. Okay, so it's Fievel. Fievel's doing fine. I say that, but they actually were taking some damage there. Okay, so we gotta be a little careful. Even level 1 enemies seem to be kind of risky. Okay, well, now that we've done that, stop Rod of Violet. Oh, maybe that's why we were taking some damage. And we can get that one as well. Destroy Cobwebbed Shack. So now that we've done those, we can take a look at this. Spell reveals stuff. Adventurers cost more, but are healthier and stronger. I think I'm going to go with that one. And Phantom Builders. Creatures who attack your buildings get set on fire. Yeah, let's go with that. We got a pair of quests down here. Oh, is this just the Cobweb Shack? Catacomb. Spawn skeletons. Well, maybe not a bad idea. I'm going to tell an adventurer to explore that, though. Because that should give them some more experience. Speaking of experience and things, nope. We wanted to go to the market. Finances. Monster economy. All defeated enemies drop additional gold. Farming. Crafting. I don't actually know which of these is helpful. Let's go for the monster economy, because we're probably going to get attacked nightly here. Then I can also spend money on perks. Okay. So we want to attack. All sparks in the right area. Okay, old man's coming in. Where are the other ones? Oop. Oh no, that's just the farm. The farmland can get broken. Those get repaired. It's mostly I just don't want to lose units. If I can avoid it. Oh. You know what I should upgrade, though, is probably the forge. Bow production, magic stick production. Moth mages, light bringers. Do we have light bringers? We do have light bringers and moth mages, so actually both of those are good. Let's go for the bow production for now. And who can we recruit? Well, the moth mage has gotten a lot cheaper.
By moth's grace.
Grab another one of those. And we might as well just grab a bunch of adventurers. Because the more of them I have running around, hopefully the better. Okay, and it seems like they're just going to wander around exploring. So we might as well break some border stones. Because this gives me some more territory. We have 2 flower knights named Sarah. Sure. Okay. What else do we want to work on? Yeah, because I have another one of these up here. I guess I should probably set this for exploration. Get that out of the way. And then I'll set this for attack. Because we want to break anything that's going to give me a perk. Because getting my units to level up, useful. Getting me perks and abilities, also extremely good. Okay, Warrior Hall perk upgrade available. This is the Warrior. Nope, this is the Warrior Hall. So we do actually have this. It's expensive. But it does give me a perk. We're looking for something. So, self-recruitment costs. Allies have a chance to hit twice with their attacks or extra melee damage. So let's just go with the chance to hit twice. I don't actually know what the chance is, unfortunately. Okay, Cobweb Shack gets me a perk. Eliminate Tarantulas the Vile and unknown structures. I'll have to find that. Holy Muladins. Flat melee damage. I don't know if we need the Muladins right now. Oh, they are good though, in retrospect. Okay, so we've maxed on a couple of these. Actually, it seems like there's a bunch of enemies attacking the town. Or at least they're present. They're not attacking much. Where are they all coming from? I have no idea. Ripley seems especially spooky. What is going on here? Okay, do we want to recruit another Lightbringer? I have the money. Let's just...
Time get my hands dirty.
Let's just chuck a bunch of units into the mix. There we go. Okay, so next order of business is probably upgrading the forge. Oh, castle level 2. Well, I have no money. Okay, I have enough money to do a kill quest on that. Why are we getting attacked so much? I mean, it's nice. Gives me a lot of experience and potentially money. Okay, I'm gonna set this for exploration. That needs to get cleared out. We've got a lot of monsters running around out there. I'm going to set that to attack because I don't know if the border is causing me issues. So we might also want to look into snagging some healers. I think the druids do some degree of support. Take a look at this. Level 47! Alright. Don't think we're doing that anytime soon. Okay. What's Sarah doing up here? Kind of fine. I'll set that in case I can get somebody else to come help. Okay. More or less good enough. Go back to our castle, because we got to upgrade this to the next level. And we have a monster wave incoming. I'm gonna bump this up a bunch. Try and get some heroes in the area. Because they're absolutely going to eat my farms, and they're just not coming. Wait. Was that Sarah level 110? Oh no, it's level 10, level 13. Okay, so we lost some farms to that, which is not the best. But as long as it's just farms. Okay, next level forge. Yeah, what else can I do here? Because we probably have a number of perks that I've been missing. Poisoned arrows. Ian doesn't have any perks, we just have dwellers. Requires not localized. Strange crystal. Okay. Don't think I'm doing that immediately. We try walls. I don't hate that. Well, we're out of money. Huh. They haven't even been built yet, and it's pissing things off. Okay. Set this guy for disposal. Not that I have much money. It seems like flooding the field with just like a gazillion heroes has mostly worked out for me. Okay. Seems to work out. Walls will get built. Yeah, good to know that if I put down a busted wall, or an incomplete wall, enemies will get distracted by them. Ah, vampirism. So, weapons created to the forge will heal their wielders. That's extremely helpful. Okay, we've got Zarg there. How much for it? Seems like everything's kind of empty here. I'm gonna set that for exploration. Just, explore a couple of these zones. Oh, we actually have a bunch. Destroy the undead lair. Eliminate the Lich Lord. Tarantulas the Vile. And Rabid Wolves. Fortunately, I don't think I can cancel a quest. Currently locked. You know, those are just going to sit there for a while, I suppose. Can I upgrade the castle again? Sure. Might as well work on that. Boost the value on this. Somebody will figure it out. Oh, we have a rabid wolf. I'm just going to send both of those off. Okay, what about the forge? Forge level 3. Need more money. Yeah, I can't upgrade a wall. No, at least not currently. We've got a couple of parties running around starting to do things. Oh, Matthew came out. Wow, yeah, Matthew really blitzed this one. Let's see, what else do we have? Because ideally we want to find one or two more. Oh, Jenfa's become invisible. I'm assuming we can't recruit anybody else. Yeah, so I'm going to need another another structure for that one. But take a look at the mage tower. Oh, we don't have the crystal. I can just buy a perk. I don't want to be like too spendy on that in case we lose our money. Chance to gain an additional perk when completing sub goals. Yeah, like some of the other ones would be nice, but bonus perk points is hopefully useful. Okay, that's got a bunch in it. These regularly become filled up with enemies, and if you don't clear them out, they will smack you hard. I didn't have a quest out here for a little bit more. Yeah. Matthew's working on that. Boss incoming. Uh-oh. Well, there's Plague Bearer Larica? Yeah, I've already got another defense quest there. A couple of random enemies in the area, and they're breaking my farms. Well, he goes down quick. Get rid of Brett, whatever Brett is. Oh, we have a thing. Oh, Tarantulas the Vile is potentially level 41? I don't even know how you're supposed to deal with that. Can't place quests outside the map, they say. Yeah, I don't want to go after Tarantulas the Vile, necessarily. Here, let's give this a save, go back to main menu. And see if I can just continue here. If we've got an invisible character, we probably want to de-invisible them. So, I might as well mention at this point, since we're in the middle of this, that this is very much still in early access, and, I mean, EASE is just launching into early access. There's a freaking catacomb right here. Might as well set that up. But bugs should be expected. Some missing content. Lots of missing content, to be honest. And so I wouldn't expect... How are they even getting through the wall? I have no idea. Oh, Matthew is also invisible. Oh, the Necromancer's disappeared as a quest. That's okay. Right, let's speed things up a little bit. Hold up. They're breaking the forge? Get him, Gorgonzola. What is happening over here? This area got bad. Oh, we did actually lose a spearman. They did take out the forge.
New work. New town, same me.
Yeah, what happened? I've just reload the game. I'm assuming, well, we could try loading game. Because yeah, there was like an immediate flip to sudden death. And I'm not entirely sure what was going on. I don't remember that horde of enemies being present at the start of that. Okay. We're fine. Good thing I saved. Fame or swiftness? Let's do swiftness. Oh, here they are coming. And apparently we've defeated Tarantulas and Vile. Holy Muladins. I'm gonna see if I can find the actual healers. No, but there is the fountain. Or burn enemies just by looking at them. Apparently it does more damage if I zoom in hard. Okay, a lot of enemies running around. And they're threatening my setup a bunch. And unfortunately, I can give quest goals to my characters, but I think a lot of them are currently stuck under defense missions that don't expire. That they're just hanging out defending, which probably means I should just let them expire and maybe not put as much money into them or something. I don't know. I'll have to think on that. Okay, let's do an exploration there. Can I check this boyo? So defend quest, looting treasure. Let's go for attacking enemy. This is my Sphinx. There we go. We can make it real happy. You're supposed to be able to like evolve this thing, but I don't think you can at the moment. Yeah, there's no way to turn that off for the time being. Well, forge level 3. Okay, so what else can we do? I mean, I can set an attack objective on this one, push that back. Let's see if I have any other potential perks that I can buy from these locations. Nothing there. Nothing there. I don't think the inn can be upgraded. And we need a strange crystal resource, which we do not have. Swiftness or steadfast? Definitely swiftness. Oh, this is slightly unfortunate. So we have a sewer dungeon, pest control. I'm gonna chuck them in. Hopefully they're enough to clear it. I mean, they've got the levels for it at the very least. Take a look at the forge, natural materials, rare materials. I don't know what some of those do. Oh, we've completed the rabid wolves. Turn that in. Tax collectors move faster. Adventurers deal final attack after receiving dying damage. Let's reroll these. We can do better. So we can do a tailor shop. Do that.
Hammer it home.
I wonder if you can actually build more... Another warrior hall. It's a tailor shop. Don't know. Not all of this has been localized, apparently. Yeah, I have all these old defense quests that these guys are just hanging out at, and... What I clearly should do is probably only have one. At least they're gaining gold for doing it. Okay, warrior hall. So it looks like I can get another one of those. If I do recruit... I mean, it looks like I can recruit more of these lads.
Another job. New town, same me.
Okay. Yeah, if I can build more recruitment camps and have more heroes. Looks like the game does get a little unhappy at me when I build more of those. Okay, there was something about the Rat King has risen. Hold up. Nope. Okay, a lot of enemies coming in. Looks like the expedition was cleared. You know, it feels like levels are somewhat of a suggestion here. And yeah, rather than defense missions, I should probably just set attack missions at higher values, because the defense missions just result in my guys standing around for a while doing very little. Whereas an attack mission, they'll go out and usually finish things off, maybe. Or I'll have to do it myself with my burning vision. Okay, so if we go back to this warrior hall, yep, we can get a perk out of it. So in that case, it might actually be practical for me to build more of these. Just to drastically increase the amount of units I have running around. Alright, so what do we have? Chance to hit twice. Recruitment costs are higher, but 2 units are recruited at once. I'm going to keep going for the 2 attacks. Upgrade, I think. Now, do we have anything in the depths here? No. Next wave. So we have Wolf Lair. I mean, I guess I can set an attack command on it. Seems like we also have a bunch of things out here. Is there another one? Oh, Thunder Ore. And it seems like if I spend money, I get money. So there's not really much of a reason not to. Do we just have oodles of these sewers? We do. Is this guy? I don't know. I mean, seems easy enough to just attack him. Okay, get a perk. Needs the structure to have generated at least 3,000 gold. Oh, hasn't enough. But this one. No perks on this one. Okay, I mean, it seems like these guys are going off and doing quests and things. I definitely will attribute a lot of my current, maybe, success to just having absurd amounts of units.
We got this.
Okay, hunt some rabid wolves. Yeah, it's over here. At least one of them is. Looks like he's already going off to do that one. We just want to manage these dungeons.
Another job.
Because if it don't, things get worse. Okay, we're maxed on most of these. Grab another creature tamer. I don't know how many units I have. Yeah, game really doesn't seem to like me recruiting. I mean, I might as well recruit both. Even if it is expensive and it makes the game hang for a smidge. They seem to just all passively accrue experience just by doing things. I'd like to get the perk with the healer characters, if anything. Got another guy over there. Looks like this was properly explored. Hey. Finance mission. What else do we have here? Because it feels like we've cleared out a decent chunk. Okay, boss is incoming. Okay, this seems to be an actual boss. How's this going? It looks like they're getting burnt just by hitting my walls. Well, that seems to have worked out well.
Hammer it home. We got this.
Okay, let's just leave that there. There's a rabid wolf. Put a little bit more gold in it. Oh. And here's the lich. Let's toss a bunch of money at it. If Lucius wins, Lucius gets money. Go Lucius. Get that money. And then, yeah, unfortunately, we've got a bunch of these sewer dungeons all over the place that I don't think I can clear out, and they're going to constantly summon monsters at me. Which is a little unfortunate. I don't think there's an easy way to not do that either. Do we have any missions in the depths? Yes, we do. Okay, so we want level 10 adventurers. I send Twig? Okay, there we go. You can send 4. Go to dungeon. Descent into depths. Actually, we probably have people that we could send on this one. Because I think sending both of those off. Another border checkpoint. There we go. Yeah, just having oodles of heroes running around would also make this easier. Get a perk. Oh, but I need a level 10 hero from that. Let's see. Guess, has this generated enough money at this point? Yes. I want the clerics if I can get them. Ooh. Well, there's our perk. Let's see. Additional tax collector. Discount on every second building. Let's go for the bank. Forge. Legendary. Oh, all weapons produced by the forge are poisoned. That seems pretty good. And we're on day 6, so we might actually be right at the end here. Maybe. What are these guys doing? They seem to be doing fine. Now, did they actually clear the depths? No, they're still doing it. Well, they seem to be doing fine. What about this one? How are they doing? Still going. Seems to be doing fine. Yeah, the real trick. Not that I'll put the other video up, but I did I did part of a run of this and got absolutely wrecked. But I also only had like 6 adventurers running around. Now I've got oodles, and boy, it makes a difference. Okay, anything in the market that I can interact with? No. We can also just, like, buy a bunch of health potions. I don't know what ropes are used for, actually. Oh, so when this drops down to 0, we automatically recruit them. Well, that's nice, actually. Okay, so we've killed the Lich. Let's see. I'm gonna re-roll that one. Gosh, that's expensive. Gobos? Gobos! Got that. Send him off. I think that's another rabid wolf. Maybe. What's my cat doing? Doing fine. Yeah, there's a whole relationship system. What is all of this stuff? Oh, and that's how much money they have. I never did build another bank, did I?
Hammer it home.
And then the Gobbo hideout. Get both of those. So what does the bank do? Well, wave incoming. Hurt. Oh, so if you have the bank and a dude dies. You just get to keep all their money. That's actually kind of helpful. Anyway, we're just going to spam goblins. How's this going? Yeah, the thing is I've got like just oodles of dudes now, so I think those defense missions are still active and pulling my guys in. But yeah, I just have this swarm of aimless adventurers wandering around in town with not much to do. And I suppose it's fairly effective at keeping this place defended. Look at the Gobbo hideout. Anything I can do with this one? Yeah, it says recruited X number of units. But we only have so many, so... What about the bank? It can't do anything with the bank. Could build another one. I guess I could have built another market somewhere along the way here when I had the money. I do have the money. How we looking? I think we're about to end, which is good. Oh, that was it. I feel like there needed to be like a climactic final wave there. So I'm not going to try and do another run. I mean, I guess we could take a look at the colony mode. Let's grab Rock Monkey as well. So one of my big kind of light beefs, not light beefs, light beef. All right, let's start picking our perks and go from there. So I like where this is going on a conceptual level. Let's see. You want to go Rangers? There's also the tailor shop. But no, we should probably at least have a couple of units. Extra melee damage, sure. Okay, so let's get the Monastery down. And the Rangers Guild. Grab both of those. So I like where this is going. It has some really interesting ideas. I think I'm a little bit, I don't want to say, it's not frustrated. I wish my adventurers were a little bit more autonomous. I know you're supposed to give them quests and send them off to do things, but I actually wish that they were regularly and routinely raiding dungeons, or if you could set up some system that was constantly sending adventurers in. I've read enough light novels to know that this becomes an industry after a certain point where you effectively have just like a shop sitting outside supplying health potions and gear and equipment and delving tools and, you know, building roads to and from and housing for the heroes and adventurers and stuff like that. I wish this leaned a little bit harder into that kind of system where you're really setting up a dungeon economy. So every time you find one of these dungeons, you're like, okay, you know, this is obviously going to cause a problem every couple of nights. I can't just ignore this. Let's see.
I brought the milk. Where are the cookies?
Why did she say I've got the milk? That's uncomfortable. But yeah, every couple of nights, or not every couple of nights, every time you find a new dungeon, you have to send in like an exploratory group. Say like, okay, is this safe enough for adventurers to go into? What are the limitations? Do you have to get a license to go in? You know, what is the minimum number of people that can go into this dungeon? I think this might have a memory leak as well. That's the only thing I can imagine for this like delay whenever the... Oh, no, it's the map loading in. That's what's going on. But, you know, if you have to, like, mandate certain things, like, hey, if you go into this dungeon, you have to have X amount of healing potions, or, you know, a party of 6 or something like that. Or you have to be above, like, X rank and, you know, sort the adventurers into F class to S class, you know, that stuff. Then you can go up to double S class. I kind of wish the heroes would also level up in different ways. This monkey is terrifying. I think I like the Sphinx better, but the monkey is funny. Let's see, we've got another border up there. Set that for exploration, set that for destruction, go from there. Grab this. Oh, I've got 2 quests for rabid wolves, sure. Allies have a chance to hit. Let's go with the adventurers have a chance to rescue creatures. Not that I'm, like, really rushing for those. Yeah, what else would I do within that? I wish there was more infrastructure, too. You know, so much of it was centered around just building up the area around my castle. But I kind of wish I could build, like, outposts and inns and more structures to kind of... supply chains, even. So you have to have, like, you know, your farms further out just because you don't have enough land around the castle. So yeah, you obviously have to keep those protected and keep everything good. But you routinely also... Oh, got a quest up here to do something? Break this, whatever it's going to end up being. Should probably build the market while we're here. Also like the importance of roads. You know, have roads be something that you need. Units will have trouble moving through buildings. But if you have roads, especially good, well-managed roads, your units move faster through them. I'm trying to think of other things. Just some level of, like, Oh, I'd also even say like quests. You know, we just had routinely like routine monsters coming in, but I think it would almost be as satisfying, if not more so, if you had to contend with, you know, like, oh, a goblin lord is set up in this forest over here. You're going to need to take him out, otherwise he's going to keep sending groups at you. And maybe even it starts like putting up defenses and walls, so you have to, rather than specifically just be like, okay, take out Ken and Tobias and Stitchy over here. It's much more of like a, you know, set up a quest chain to go fight the Goblin King and take out his general minions and operations. Okay, we haven't taken out Tarantulas the Vile. Done that one. Kind of wish I could move these around as well, but alas. Let's see, melee adventurers do more damage. It feels like I should just lean hard into melee then. Well, spear warriors. Yep. What? Oh, this is my monkey. Yeah, unfortunately, Nightwave decided to destroy my market and I wasn't paying attention. And that's something else I kind of wish I could work on. I actually wish I could have... I wish the defense... rather than just having like a generalized, you know, defend here, I kind of wish you could sort adventurers into different teams and like roles. Like this adventurer is on guard duty. They will patrol the town, kind of within this town area, and anything. Oh gosh, yeah, that was my market. Damn. Oh, I can rebuild it for less. Oh, that's how that works. That's actually extremely nice. But if you could actually have kind of like specific towns with territories and you have only so much space within that, so you actually have to set up and like kind of grow your operation accordingly. Let's do crafting economy this time around. I don't know which is better. Is this Tarantulas the Vile? Well, it's actually kind of messing up Hattis. Bring Moo in. There it goes. Before we lose one of our 2 adventurers.
Mother let me here.
Okay, failed. Defend unknown structure. Oh. Well, that's not helpful. Let's see, what else do we even do within this? But yeah, having like territories that you can kind of have an adventurer hang out at and say like, okay, you're on guard duty in this area. This is your regular salary. Not to say that this like, you know, generalized here, defend in this zone is bad. I think that's good for like one-off quests, especially for your more freelance adventures. But it feels like this game needs some level of like structured roles that you can give adventurers to. Anywhere from protecting caravans, protecting the town, regularly cleaning out dungeons, or even having it, like, I'd actually love it if the dungeons were tiered. You know, you look at this one. Oh, dungeon. And it would have, like, layer 1. You know, this general level range, this level rewards, risk, stuff like that. And so you can be like, okay, cool. And then maybe during exploration, one of the characters is like, hey, we found a staircase down. And... you know, once you've found that staircase down, you can send another team to go explore. You have no idea how dangerous that lower level is going to be. And so your you know, exploration team might get messed up. And so you can prep them with healing potions and escape tools, or even like teleport scrolls. The fact that none of my characters seem to have the self-preservation of like, oh shoot, I'm dying, run away. I'd actually love some level of that threshold that each character, like you look at Moo. Moo is dauntless and euphoric, and it would be kind of neat if those actually determine some of their behaviors. I'm sure maybe it does, but it would be really cool if it also set like, he is just, wait, untitled. Is this my rock monkey? I'm assuming as such. Yeah. Why did he get swole? I don't know, I'm gonna set him on heal allies and we're gonna give him a scritch or something. Why did he become a forbidden beast with heart fruit that beats regularly? I don't know, he's cool as hell though. but so like eventually some of these dungeons cap out completely. There's nothing fancy about them. Or maybe later on, you're like, oh shoot, this dungeon has gotten considerably worse for some reason. I'd probably need to think about that in some meaningful fashion. But did I ever actually build the smith? Yeah, I did. I've just never upgraded it. And like, not all of this needs to be done. I think this game's fine in its current state. I do like the fact that defeating Tarantulas allows you to upgrade the forge. More or less permanently giving everybody poison attacks. I think that's cool. There we go. I'm trying to think of other things. I mean, really, it's just the best criticism, best suggestion I could give is just go read a bunch of dungeon crawling light novels and just figure out what ideas can be implemented back into this one. This is like 90% of the way there. I think it just needs a little bit more structure for like, hey, these guys are on permanent guard duty, so rather than just like telling them to defend a point, it's just like, oh, the farm over there is under attack. Go run them over and defend it. So instead of being like, defend here, it's you pick this town area and they do defense. And you can maybe change like a heat map for where they're willing to go. They did not clean that out very well. Eliza beef, cripes. And what else was I going to say? I don't know. It's got good bones. I like the characters. I haven't zoomed in on them, but the character art is solid. They're cute. I love these wave incoming animations. I think those are extremely good. Where are the monsters? They over here? No. And did we just get the sewer in our base? Yeah, we did. Anyway, I guess with all this said, I might as well mention that Gold Adventure Gold is available now on Steam in early access. It's still, I think, got a long way before it's really done and ready to go. But as far as like a Questgiver RPG goes, this is close to what I want. And with enough time, especially once it's at 1.0, I can very much see this being like an incredibly solid product. I'm so curious what the upgraded version of the Sphinx is going to be like. Considering this, you know, Turbo Monkey is huge and fast. And, like, really effective? I wish my other characters had been so powerful. Powerful and effective? I don't know. Anyway. What was I going to say? Is there anything else to do? Upgrades at the Monastery? No, it doesn't look like there's any. There's upgrades at the Rangers Guild. I'd love to see more upgrades as well. I'm always a big fan of ones where you actually have to choose, too. But, But, I guess with all of that said, I guess I should say a very quick thank you to a Man for reaching out, sponsoring this video. I enjoyed this a lot. I'm really looking forward to where it goes from here, because the production value, like, the quality, the art assets, the little animations, they're all so good. Just, like, this game looks great. It just needs to mechanically catch up. I think it'll get there. But, for now, I guess vampirism, again, is so good. I guess if you like this video in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. It helps more than you know. And if you want to see more rad new games every single day, then hit subscribe, because I got tons to check out and show off. But for now, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.